Hello guys, Julia here from Just One More Card with another video for the alleyway stems. Today I have a really fun project for you. We have a new stem set called Party Pooper. You have this really cute cat and cute bear, and they are a special stem set. You can get it for free if you order more than $40 from the alleyway stems in this release month. And I'm starting out by stamping this cute little bear onto some Copic friendly cardstock. I stamped him twice because I realized afterwards I needed some white space around him. And as for the coloring, usually I color from dark to light, as you know, but this time I decided to saturate the paper first with the lighter color because I figured that the difference between the two colors would make it a little bit more difficult to blend them. So that's why I saturated the paper first. When the paper is wet, it's oftentimes easier to blend colors, especially if the colors are a little further apart. And you can see here that I'm adding more and more layers, and then I actually have no trouble at all blending them out. And I know that teddy bears, well, bears in general are not green, but this is a teddy bear, and for some reason I envisioned him to be green. Don't ask me why, I just knew this bear had to be green. And as you can see, I started out with a dark, dull color, which is the G99. And then when I come in with the YG67, you can see that the YG67 is much more vibrant. But the G99 underneath it dims it a little bit, so you have a very nice shadow effect. You don't have to blend so much between the two colors. The G99 simply makes the YG67 a little bit darker, without much effort. So that's why I really like blending these two colors, even though they are from different color families. And you can see here that in the end, the YG09 really adds a nice light pop of color over the entire bear. Once I was done coloring, I grabbed my card base and I'm putting down some glue with my ATG gun. Actually, there was a whole lot of stuff that I did in between this step and the last one, but it didn't work out and I threw all of that out. I tried to have different backgrounds and whatever, and it took me like half an hour to stamp out stuff. I threw that away and in the end decided I will just go with pattern paper, my original plan. So shouldn't doubt myself so much. My original plan was good. And then I have this white panel here that I cut with a die by W+9, which will serve me as another background, so the pattern paper will just peek out. I just wanted to have some interest to the background, but I want the focus to be on my piece here. And I glued this onto the white panel, and I will bring this one in and on top of the bear. And I used a die by Pretty Pink Posh to die cut this. This is some fun foam that I put on the back to have some dimension. I don't want too much dimension to the card, but I also don't want it to be completely flat. And before I can put all of it together, I need to have a sentiment. So I put some double-sided adhesive on a white piece of paper. And I'm using Elizabeth Craft green glitter here. And this glitter is pretty awesome. It doesn't go, well, it does go everywhere if you have it on your fingers and you forget about it and you rub your eyes and your face and then you look in the mirror in the evening and you just wonder why you're sparkling. Like, sparkle like diamonds. Sorry, Twilight fans will understand. But the good thing about this glitter is once you rub it with your finger, it not only gets really, really sparkly, it also will not come off anymore of your project afterwards, which I really like about this glitter. I really hate it when, like, you pull a card out of an envelope and you have glitter all over your hand. So this will not rub off once it's set. I die cut the sentiment, the hello, from the green glitter paper. You can see it at the top of the screen. And I also die cut it from black cardstock 3 times. And I'm using multimedia matte to glue the 3 pieces of cardstock together to get a more dimensional sentiment. And the benefit of the multimedia matte is once it dries matte, as the name implies. And that means you won't see any of those, like you would have with glossy accents when the glue seeps out and you can see it. You won't have that with multimedia matte. So it's really awesome for things like this. After I put everything together, I flipped the thing over and I'm applying the glue to the back of the sentiment, and then I'm using my tweezers to put it on the very top of my panel here. You can see that it sparkles really nicely, and after I adhered some sequins by Pretty Pink Posh to the card, I am just tracing the sentiment with glossy accent. Not to trap the glitter because it will not come off, but this will actually add some dimension to the sentiment here, and it will look really awesome, as you will see in the moment in the close-ups. And I'm just picking up some of the excess glue here so it will not touch the front panel. Here is a close-up of the wonderful Party Pooper, my green stuffed bear. I think he looks just adorable and so cute behind this die when you finally open it up. Here's a close-up of the sentiment that I created, and the glitter is really awesome in real life. It looks lovely. And last but not least, here are some of the accents that I added. I added some black dots around the sequence just for some interest. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the project. Please leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!